on First at 9 this Sunday, the 22nd of September 2024. The victorious comrade, incumbent President Ranil Wickremesinghe and opposition leader Sajith Premadasa defeated in the 2024 presidential poll. NPP candidate Anurukumara Dissanayake claims victory. The second choice. The Election Commission tallies preferential votes for the first time in history since no candidate secures one half. Delivering excellence. Derana uses cutting-edge technology and live graphics to successfully deliver election results.
ඔබේ විශ්වාසය දෙනු සෙන්සුරයින් දැන් ළඟමැති ෆාමසියෙන් ලබාගත හැක.
වැඩිම මනාපෙන් ජනතා තේරීම මෙවරත්.
සුදේශී ඔරිජිනල් කුහුඹම තමයි.
From Derana, this is Derana First at 9. Live from Studio 24 in Colombo.
Good evening and welcome to Derana First at 9. I'm Aditya Adrisinghe joining you live with the latest in Sri Lanka and around the world. Leader and presidential candidate of the National People's Power, Anurukumara Dissanayake, was declared the president-elect following his victory over the Samagi Jana Balawege-led Samagi Jana Sandhane's presidential candidate and opposition leader Sajith Premadasa and incumbent President Ranil Wickremesinghe in the hotly contested 2024 presidential election. Dissanayake, who claimed 42.31% of the valid votes in the first round of counting, was hailed the president-elect following a second round of counting, making him the first Sri Lankan president to be elected via a tallying of preferential votes. Upon taking oath of office, Dissanayake will become the 9th executive president of Sri Lanka.
Following the conclusion of polling for the 2024 presidential election at 4 p.m. yesterday, the counting of votes commenced at around 4:30 p.m. By the end of the first round of counting, the National People's Power's leader and presidential candidate Anurukumara Dissanayake secured the lead in the Colombo district by claiming 47.21% of the district's valid votes, which amounted to 629,963 votes. Coming in second was the leader and presidential candidate of the Samagi Jana Sandhane, opposition leader Sajith Premadasa, with 342,108 votes, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe secured third place with 281,436 votes. Meanwhile, in the Gampaha district, Anurukumara Dissanayake secured victory with 809,410 votes, which was 55.5% of the district's valid votes. Sajith Premadasa came in second with 349,550 votes, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe secured third place with 216,028 votes. In the Kalutara district, Anurukumara Dissanayake was the victor with 387,764 votes, which was 47.43% of the district's valid votes. Trailing in second was Sajith Premadasa, who secured 236,307 votes, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe came in third with 143,285 votes. Victory in the Gold district went to Anurukumara Dissanayake, who claimed 366,721 votes, which was 51.45% of the district's total valid votes. Second place was claimed by Sajith Premadasa, who secured 189,555 votes, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe came in third with 107,336 votes. Anurukumara Dissanayake claimed victory in the Mathura district by claiming 52.46% of the district's valid votes, which amounted to 287,662 votes. Sajith Premadasa claimed second place with 147,462 votes, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe came in third with 79,249 votes. Anurukumara Dissanayake also claimed victory in the Hambantota district by claiming 221,913 votes, which accounted for 51.96% of the valid votes in the district. Coming in second was the leader and presidential candidate of the Samagi Jana Sandhane, opposition leader Sajith Premadasa, with 131,503 votes, while independent candidate President Ranil Wickremesinghe came in third with 33,217 votes. Victory in the Kandy district was claimed by Anurukumara Disanayaka, who claimed 42.26% of the valid votes cast in the district, which amounted to 394,534 votes. Coming in second was Sajith Premadasa with 323,998 votes, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe came in third with 162,707 votes. Meanwhile, in Matale, Anurukumara Disanayaka claimed 41.37% of the district's valid votes, which amounted to 140,544 to claim victory. Sajith Premadasa came in second with 121,803 votes, and President Ranil Wickremesinghe secured third place with 53,829 votes. In Nuwara Elias, Sajith Premadasa claimed victory with 201,814 votes, which was 42.58% of the district's valid votes. President Ranil Wickremesinghe secured 138,619 votes to claim second place, while Anurukumara Disanayaka, who claimed 105,057 votes, fell to third. In Jaffna, the lead was secured by Sajith Premadasa, who claimed 121,177 votes, which was 32.6% of the total votes cast in the district. Piariyanethran, who claimed 116,688 votes, secured second place, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe came in third with 84,558 votes. Anurukumara Disanayaka fell to fourth place in Jaffna, claiming 27,086 votes. In the Vanni district, Sajith Premadasa claimed victory with 95,422 of the votes, which amounted to 43.92% of the district's votes. Second place in the Vanni district went to President Ranil Wickremesinghe, who secured 52,573 votes, while Tamil Common candidate Piariyanethran claimed third with 36,377 votes. Anurukumara Disanayaka, who secured 21,412 votes, fell to fourth place. In Batiklo, Sajith Premadasa claimed first place by claiming 139,110 votes, which was 43.66% of the district's total valid votes. Second place went to President Ranil Wickremesinghe, who secured 91,132 votes, while Sajith Premadasa came in third with 38,832 votes. Victory in the Digamaduli electoral district was claimed by Sajith Premadasa, who secured 200,384 votes, which was 47.33% of the valid votes cast in the district. Anurukumara Disanayaka claimed second place with 108,971 votes, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe, who secured 86,589 votes, claimed third place. Sajith Premadasa also claimed victory in the Trincomalee district, claiming 50.36% of the valid votes cast in the district, which amounted to 120,588 votes. Anurukumara Disanayaka claimed second with 49,886 votes, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe, who claimed 40,496 votes, came in third. In the Kurunegala district, Anurukumara Disanayaka claimed victory with 544,763 votes, which accounted for 48.2% of the valid votes cast in the district. Sajith Premadasa was in second place, claiming 368,290 votes, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe came in third with 146,520 votes. In Puttalam, victory was secured by Anurukumara Disanayaka with 207,134 votes, which was 44.06% of the total valid votes cast in the district. Sajith Premadasa, who secured 173,382 votes, trailed behind Anurukumara Disanayaka, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe came in third with 60,719 votes. The lead of the Anuradhapura district was claimed by Anurukumara Disanayaka with 285,944 votes, which was 47.37% of the total valid votes cast in the district. Sajith Premadasa secured second place with 202,289 votes, while President Ranil Wickremesinghe secured third place by claiming 82,152 votes. Anura Kumara Disanayake secured the lead of the Polonnaruwa district with 130,880 votes, accounting for 46.12% of the district's votes. Ranil Wickramasinghe, who claimed 100,730 votes, was the runner-up of the district, while Sajith Premadasa secured third place with 36,908 votes. Meanwhile, in Badulla, Sajith Premadasa claimed victory with 219,674 votes, accounting for 38.61% of the district's valid votes. Anura Kumara Disanayake came in close behind with 197,283 votes, while President Ranil Wickramasinghe rounded out the top three by securing 115,138 votes. Anura Kumara Disanayake was the Monaragala district's victor, claiming 41.86% of the total valid votes, which amounted to 140,269 votes. Sajith Premadasa secured second with 134,237 votes, while President Ranil Wickramasinghe came in third with 35,728 votes. In the Ratnapura district, Anura Kumara Disanayake secured the lead by claiming 291,708 votes, accounting for 39.32% of the district's total valid votes. Second place in the Ratnapura district went to Sajith Premadasa, who secured 257,721 votes, while President Ranil Wickramasinghe secured third place with 145,038 votes. Finally, in the Kegol district, victory was claimed by Anura Kumara Disanayake, who claimed 247,179 votes, which accounted for 43.39% of the district's valid votes. Sajith Premadasa came in second with 185,930 votes, while President Ranil Wickramasinghe secured third place with 106,510 votes. At the end of the first vote tally, leader and presidential candidate of the National People's Power, Anura Kumara Disanayake, was seen leading the polls with a total of 5,634,915 votes, corresponding to 42.31% of the total valid votes. Trailing behind the NPP's candidate was the leader and presidential candidate of the Samagi Jana Balawege led Samagi Jana Sandhane, Sajith Premadasa, securing 4,363,035 votes. Sajith Premadasa's votes correspond to 32.76% of the total valid votes cast. Meanwhile, incumbent President Ranil Wickramasinghe claimed 2,299,767 votes, which accounted for 17.27%. Additionally, presidential candidate of the Sri Lanka Podu Jana Peramuna, Namal Rajapaksa, secured 342,781 votes, amounting to 2.57% of the total valid votes cast. In fifth was Tamil Common candidate Aryanethan Pakya Selvam, claiming 1.7% of the votes, corresponding to a total of 226,343 votes. Dilith Jayavira of the Sarva Janabale came in sixth, claiming 122,396 total votes, which accounted for 0.92% of the total valid votes cast. Field Marshal Sarath Fonseca obtained 22,407 votes in this year's presidential election, while Dr. Vijayadasa Rajapaksha was able to secure 21,306 votes. Attorney at law Nuwan Bopage, the presidential candidate of the People's Struggle, secured 11,191 votes, while Roshan Ranasinghe claimed a total of 4,205 votes in the 2024 presidential polls.
Horizon Campus 2024 Intake 2. Register now. චන්දරුසුමේ කාගෙන් බලා පෙස්සිග TV සඳහා සුපිරි ඩීල්.
Anura Kumara Disanayake Mahatma.
Anura Kumara Disanayake of the National People's Power obtained 5,634,950 votes, which is 42.31% of the total valid votes. Sajith Premadasa of the Samagi Jana Balawege secured 4,363,035, which is 32.76% of the valid votes. Independent candidate Ranil Wickramasinghe claimed 2,299,767 votes, which accounts for 17.27% of the total valid votes.
2.2% වෙනවා.
With none of the candidates who contested for the 2024 presidential election being able to claim 50% of the votes, Chairman of the Election Commission RML Ratnayaka officially announced the counting of the preferential votes cast in favour of the top two candidates. The counting of the preferential votes this election went down in Sri Lankan election history as the first presidential runoff.
During the presidential election conducted on the 21st of September 2024, no candidate was able to secure more than 50% of the total valid vote cast. As such, all candidates except Anurukumara Disanayaka, who secured the most votes, and Sajith Premadasa, who secured the second most, will be removed from the contention. Subsequently, the returning officers in charge of the electoral divisions have been advised to tally the preferential vote cast in favour of the two leading candidates on the ballots that were cast in favour of the candidates who were removed from the contention in accordance with the Article 57, 58, 59 and 60 of the Presidential Election Act No. 15 of 1981. The preferential votes will be tallied at counting centres and the result will be submitted to the returning officers. The returning officers in charge of the electoral divisions have been instructed to tally the relevant data from the electoral divisions within the respective electoral district and to submit the result to the Election Commission. The particular results of each electorate were released to the media. Thereafter, the preferential votes cast across the 22 electoral districts in favour of the two front-running candidates were tallied. The candidate who claims the highest sum total of votes after adding the votes of the first count and the preferential votes together will be declared the president-elect.
මැතිවරණ කොට්ටාස මට්ටමින් ලබාගත් මනාප සංඛ්‍යාව එකතු කර ඉන්පසු වැඩිම ඡන්ද සංඛ්‍යාවක් ලබාගත් අපේක්ෂකයා ජනාධිපතිවරයා ලෙස තෝරා පත් කරනු ලබන බව මෙයින් දැනුම් දෙමු.
The counting of preferential votes began this afternoon. Subsequently, the results were released this evening. In the Diga Madula district, meanwhile, Sajith Premadasa topped the preferential votes by claiming 4,814, while 3,391 votes were claimed by Anurukumara Disanayaka. In the Matale district, Sajith Premadasa won 2,211 preferential votes. Anurukumara Disanayaka secured 1,909. Preferential votes in the Matara district were won by Sajith Premadasa by claiming 4,505 votes, while Anurukumara Disanayaka secured 3,130. In the Monaragala district, Sajith Premadasa claimed 1,820 votes, while Anurukumara Disanayaka won 1,395. In the Badulla district, meanwhile, Sajith Premadasa won 4,760 preferential votes, while Anurukumara Disanayaka secured 3,437. In the Kandy district, Sajith led the preferential votes by claiming 9,188. Anurukumara managed to claim only 8,020. Sajith Premadasa also managed to top the preferential votes in the Hambantota district by claiming 3,093 votes, while Anurukumara Disanayaka claimed 1,763. Sajith Premadasa won the preferential votes in the Batticaloa district, securing 7,191, while Anurukumara secured 4,467. In the Vanni district, Sajith topped preferential votes by claiming 6,162, while Anurukumara secured 2,390. Meanwhile, in the Anuradhapura district, the highest number of preferential votes were claimed by Sajith Premadasa, which is 3,537. Anurukumara claimed 2,773. Sajith also managed to lead the preferential votes in the Trincomalee district by claiming 4,119, while Anura was only able to secure 1,930. In the Gampaha district, Sajith led the preferential votes by securing 16,683. 12,217 votes were secured by Anurukumara. Preferential votes in the Puttalam district were led by Sajith Premadasa as he claimed 3,103. Anurukumara meanwhile secured 2,149. In the Gold district, Sajith Premadasa topped preferential votes by securing 5,828. Anurukumara Disanayaka claimed 4,714 votes. Further, Sajith Premadasa won the highest number of preferential votes in the Nuwara district, which is 5,440. The number claimed by Anurukumara is 3,162. In the Kalutara district, Sajith led the preferential votes by 8,517. The number of votes secured by Anurukumara was 6,135. Meanwhile, in the Colombo district, Sajith Premadasa won the highest number of preferential votes, which is 35,488, while Anurukumara Disanayaka secured 17,902. Sajith also topped preferential votes in Kurunegala district by claiming 7,920. Votes claimed by Anurukumara are 6,408. In the Polonnaruwa district, Sajith Premadasa won the preferential votes by claiming 1,641. The number of votes claimed by Anurukumara was 1,041. In both Ratnapura district and Jaffna, Sajith topped preferential votes by claiming 6,022 and 21,511 votes respectively. The numbers claimed by Anurukumara were 4,888 and 8,174 respectively. In total, Sajith Premadasa has claimed 4,530,902 votes, which include 167,867 preferential votes cast in his favour. Anurukumara Disanayaka claimed a total of 5,740,179 votes, which include 105,264 preferential votes cast in his favour, making him the official winner of the 2024 presidential election. Following the conclusion of the release of the preferential votes, a briefing was held at the Election Commission to officially announce the winner of the election.
ඒ අනුව ඡන්ද 57,40,179ක් ලබාගත් ගරු අනුර කුමාර දිසානායක මැතිතුමා 1981 අංක 15 දරන ජනාධිපතිවරයා තෝරා පත්කර ගැනීම පිළිබඳ පනතේ 61 වෙනි වගන්තිය යටතේ ශ්‍රී ලංකා ප්‍රජාතාන්ත්‍රික සමාජවාදී ජනරජයේ ජනාධිපතිවරයා ලෙස නිත්‍යානුකූලව තෝරා පත්කර ගන්නා ලද බව නිවේදනය කරමු.
Anurukumara Disanayaka will swear in as the 9th Executive President of Sri Lanka at the Presidential Secretariat in Colombo tomorrow.
For a brief profile on Anurukumara Disanayaka, the President-elect of Sri Lanka, join us on the other side of this short commercial break. Stay with us.
Star Dishwasher Dali Hill Indul Pahasuwen Sede. Star Dishwasher Magic Tub එක.
Crunchy goodness for hunger on the go.
Welcome back. Now, following his victory in the 2024 presidential election, the National People's Power's Anurukumara Disanayaka is set to take oath as Sri Lanka's 9th executive president. Here's a report by Derana on the life and career of the president-elect. Prominent leftist politician Disanayaka Mudiyanselage Anurukumara Disanayaka was born on the 14th of November in 1968 in Devahuwa, Matale. Upon the completion of his schooling career at Tamuthegama Primary School and Tamuthegama Central College in Anuradhapura, Disanayaka qualified for admission into the University of Kelaniya in 1992 through the physical science stream. Anurukumara Disanayaka, who was a lobbyist against the Indo-Sri Lanka Peace Accord signed in 1987, became a prominent figure in university-level student politics and was a pioneer in rebuilding the Socialist Students' Union of the university. After graduating from the university in 1995 with a bachelor's degree in physical science, Disanayaka joined the Central Working Committee of the Janata Vimukti Peramuna in 1997. Following the parliamentary election in the year 2000, Anurukumara Disanayaka made his maiden entrance to the parliament as a nationalist parliamentarian of the JVP. He made his second entrance to parliament in 2004 after topping the JVP's list from the Kurunegala district in the parliamentary election held that year. He held the cabinet portfolio of agriculture, lands, irrigation and livestock under the government formed by the United People's Freedom Alliance. At the JVP's 7th National Convention, which was held on the 2nd of February 2014, Anurukumara Disanayaka succeeded Somavansa Amarasinghe as the leader of the party. Between 2015 and December 2018, Disanayaka held the position of Chief Opposition Whip of Parliament. In August 2019, the Janata Vimukti Peramuna, along with several other political parties and civil society organizations, formed a political movement named the National People's Power. Subsequently, Anurukumara Disanayaka contested the presidential election in November 2019 as the candidate of the National People's Power. However, he was only able to claim 3.16% of the total valid votes, which corresponded to 418,553 votes. 5 years later, in 2024, he once again contested as the presidential candidate of the National People's Power. After a fierce campaign competing against 38 other candidates, which included several top mainstream politicians, Anrukumara Dissanayake emerged victorious, setting him the stage to implement the proposals outlined in his policy manifesto themed A Thriving Nation, A Beautiful Life. Outgoing President Ranil Wickremesinghe conveyed his wishes to President-elect Anrukumara Dissanayake, while conveying his hope that the President-elect will continue to guide Sri Lanka through the perilous period. Outgoing President Wickremesinghe expressed his belief that the future generations of Sri Lanka will give a proper assessment of his role in reviving the country during the past few years.
September 21 පැවති ජනාධිපතිවරයෙන් මේ රටේ බහුතර ජනතාව තීන්දුවක් ලබා දී තියෙනවා. මීට අවුරුදු දෙකකට කලින් බංකොලොත් වෙලා ආර්ථික අගාධයකට ඇද වැටී තිබින ඉතාමත් අර්බුදකාරී වාතාවරණයකදී මම මේ රට බාරගත්තා. වසර දෙකක් වැනි කෙටි කාලයකදී මේ රට බංකොලොත්භාවයෙන් මුදවා ගන්න මට හැකියාව ලැබුණා. මගේ ඓතිහාසික දේශපාලනික කාර්යභාරය ගැන මේ රටේ අනාගත පරපුර නිසි ලෙස තක්සේරුවක් ලබා දෙයි කියලා මම විශ්වාස කරනවා. නව ජනාධිපතිතුමත් ඔහුට ලැබුණු ජනවර්ම ප්‍රකාරව නිවැරදි මාර්ගය තෝරාගෙන ජනදුක නිවා දමයි කියලා මම බලාපොරොත්තු වෙනවා.
That's all the news we have for you tonight. Thank you. Have a great night.